Support printing Qur'ans for non-Muslims. Just £1 per copy. Contribute now for endless rewards. Link in the description. Assalamu alaikum guys, and welcome to another episode of Smile to Jannah. Wherever the far right are involved, a mess typically follows. A low IQ mess, might I add. Reason being, I'm sure you've heard of the Southport of young girls, our girls, in a very heartless and cruel manner, and I've made it clear in the last two videos that I've uploaded that according to us, the perpetrator should be hung, drawn and quartered. However, in this country, that doesn't take place. He is under 17 and he was assumed by the far right to be a Muslim because a lot of fake news was going online. There was a Channel 13 random page that claimed that Ali something was his name. Then you had a few far right people, including of course Andrew Tate, who was perpetrating the fact that he's an illegal migrant, when even that was falsified. Then these guys, based upon this false information and somebody else that they saw with a flick knife, and they assumed, stabbing's just taken place and this guy looks Asian, time to go to a mosque, mate. They never do that with anything else. Like Lucy Letby, who we know killed 7 babies. Yes, let's look at Sky News. Letby, who was convicted last year of the murder of 7 babies and the attempted murder of 6 others, was found guilty by a jury at a retrial at Manchester Crown Court. There were no riots, there were no people asking for her religion, there were no people commenting on her skin colour, there were no people talking about her beliefs or philosophy of life. Here is a Glasgow gang, whom I'm sure you can see from the skin colour are not brown. Let's see. Members of Glasgow paedophile gang guilty of running monstrous child sex abuse ring in what the NSPCC calls one of the worst cases in recent decades. The trial was told primary school aged children were plied with alcohol and cocaine while being subjected to a campaign of sexual depravity, including group rapes at various properties. This was the worst in recent decades. However, forget all of that, mate. Brownies did something in Rochdale, which of course is bad, but apparently they're the only ones that do this, and despite the perpetrator of Southport being a 17-year-old Christian, his family were regular churchgoers. However, these guys still hopped up on booze, cigarettes and drugs, are now at another city, and this time they're in Sunderland, still repeating the same lies that they were fed before and repeating the lies from before, i.e. Muslim pedos. Okay. But even though the Home Office refuted this notion, referring to the Grooming gang's scenario, and like I mentioned, the biggest abuse of the decade was perpetrated by a white gang. We're being told from their side that these are just regular Brits who have had enough. Yeah, let's have a look at these regular Brits that have had enough. Why are they wearing balaclavas? Which regular Brit goes around in a balaclava? I get it if you're really ugly, but regular Brits don't wear balaclavas. You know what I mean?
Tats are awesome, man. Pure British. Yes, mate.
And this guy who apparently has awesome pure British tattoos. Oh my. Has somebody told this guy, who likes the old mustache man, has he been shown these images of Tommy Robinson? Yes? Yeah, Tommy Robinson is a Zionist. Unapologetic, mate. Here he is with the IDF, Israeli Defense Forces t-shirt. He's there standing on tanks, doing all sorts of stuff. In fact, the EDL, English Defence League, was first registered as English and Israeli Defence League. And what have these patriots been doing? Well, I'll tell you. Number one, they smashed a police station. After all, they were complaining about the Manchester airport incident where somebody punched a police woman. That's terrible. Of course it is. But why are you attacking the police because in Southport 30 police officers had concussions and broken bones. And over here you're attacking not only them but the police station, and here they burnt a citizens advice bureau. This is where regular people go to get advice about finances and about how to maneuver the difficult financial situation that we are currently in. So what they're doing is attacking something that helps the average layman. And then they're shouting anti-Islam slogans and trying to attack a mosque. Kudos to the police for stopping them on this one. But I'm sure you remember about a week ago during the French opening ceremony of the Olympics, Jesus, peace be upon him, was insulted and the Muslims were up in arms trying to mobilize the Christians and defending the honor of Jesus, peace be upon him. Will the Christians now reciprocate in kind? And the prominent Christians, will they be standing up and defending the Muslims? Let's see, because my channel, the humble channel that it is in the UK, it's ranked amongst the top 500. I've crossed the 1 million subscriber mark, and it's a channel in good holding, and I used my platform to defend the honor of Jesus, peace be upon him. Will there be similar channels of prominence that will do the same here? Let's see. But when the likes of David Wood were chewing up the Quran and spitting it out, I see many Christians, they platform this individual, and I haven't seen them speak out. And apparently there are other riots, but they call it peaceful protests. Okay, cars are burnt, Citizen Advice Bureau burnt, and there are some clips that I can show. Well, I can't show over here, but on X you're seeing people of non-white color just walking and driving, having their cars smashed in and randomly being punched in the face. It's being retweeted like crazy. But these people are protesting what happened at Southport. But what happened at Southport was done by a Christian, and the guy with the flick knife was a patriot. It's got nothing to do with Muslims, but yet mosques are being targeted. These people, I can only say, have the IQ of a toilet brush. That's all I can say. And even that, I think I'd apologize to the toilet brushes out there for likening you with these mugs. Let's leave it there, guys. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.